All right, today we're going to be covering lesson 9-1 transformations. We're going to chunk this lesson into three separate sections. So it's going to be covered in three sections. The sections are going to cover questions 1 to 3, 4 and 5, and then 6 and 7 to final it out. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the scenario that goes along with this problem. It says, Mr. Scott directs the Marching Cougars, the band at Chavez High School. He uses the coordinate plane to represent the football field. For the band's first show, he arranges the band in a rectangle that is 6 marchers wide and 9 marchers deep. You can clearly see that in the picture below. Then it says, the band begins by marching down the grid in this formation. Then the marchers move apart from each other vertically, while keeping the same distance between marchers within the same row. The diagrams on the next page show the initial shape of the marchers and the two transformations that they undergo. To describe and classify the transformations, compare the pre-image of the transformation to its image. All right, transformation is a change in the position, shape, or size of a figure. So again, that's change in position, size, or shape. The pre-image is your original figure, while the image is the figure after the transformation. So again, you're going to be answering questions 1 to 3 to start. 1 says, use your own words to describe transformation 1. Now, here's the original picture that they showed us earlier. And then notice that they marched to a different position, right? Remember it said that they marched down the grid. And then remember it says that now the marchers move apart from each other vertically while keeping the same distance. So that transformation 2. Let's take a look at question number 2. Question number 2 says, compare transformation 1 and transformation 2. How do the two transformations compare? Number 3, model with mathematics. Transformation 1 is an example of a rigid motion. A rigid motion keeps the same distance between the points that are transformed. In this situation, the marchers of the band. The size and shape of the pre-image and image are the same. So it preserves our size and our shape. Okay. How does transformation 1 affect the distance between any two marchers in the band? How does transformation 2 affect the distance between marchers? And in transformation 2, is transformation 2 a rigid motion? So go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to give you 7 minutes to work on questions 1 through 3 with your table mates. 1, 2, and 3, 7 minutes time. As we can see, the answers to questions numbers 1, 2, and 3 have now been provided for us. Number 1 states, the transformation is a slide or movement down the coordinate grid. Number 2 says, first transformation preserves the size and shape of the rectangle, while the second transformation expands or stretches the size in a vertical direction. All right, hopefully you found that in part A, the distance between any two marchers remained the same, but transformation 2 preserves the distance between marchers on the row, but increases the distance between marchers in different rows. So the columns kind of stretched out a little bit. So this is not a rigid motion because it does not preserve size and shape. It stayed the shape of a rectangle, but it actually widened on the vertical axis. So therefore, this did not preserve size. On to your debriefing question.